Ever wonder where recycling goes once collected from your home? Or what happens to the materials you recycle? Well, the good news is that we're here to share the answers to your questions and to take you on a journey. This is the journey of recycling. Reduce, reuse, recycle. It's a phrase most of us are familiar with. The things we use, the stuff we buy. Bottles, boxes, cardboard packaging. Some are made from raw materials that have been taken out of the ground. But the planet only has so much natural resource. We can't go on taking forever. We need to live more sustainably. We need to live in balance with nature, not just take. So, where we can, we have to use what we've already got again, and again, and again. And if it can't be reused, rehomed or repaired, recycling is the next best option. Here in the Liverpool City Region, we're well aware of the importance of recycling our household waste materials and reducing the amount of waste we produce. After all, who doesn't want to live in a cleaner and greener world? But where does our recycling go once it's been collected from our doorstep? What happens next? Liverpool City Region is split into 6 districts: Halton, Knowsley, Liverpool, Sefton, Wirral and St Helens. In St Helens, recyclable materials are sorted and separated at home prior to collection. Residents sort their recyclables into separate bags and boxes. Plastics and metals are recycled together. Paper, cardboard and glass are recycled separately. Upon collection, these items are placed separately into a specialist vehicle and taken to a central facility within St Helens. Dry recyclables are weighed before being offloaded separately. It's then bulked and sent to local reprocessors. For up-to-date information on what goes where in St Helens, please visit www.sthelens.gov.uk/whatgoeswhere. In the remaining 5 districts, recyclable materials are put into a single household recycling bin. Once collected from our homes, the contents from the recycling bin are taken to a materials recovery facility. This is where commingled household recyclable materials are sorted and separated. Once sorted, these materials have a value and worth, so the important role of the materials recovery facility is to prepare them for resale into the recycling and reprocessing markets. The recyclable materials from our homes arrive here and begin a process of being sorted into cardboard, paper, food tins and drink cans, glass bottles and jars, and plastic bottles. Did you know it's always important to remember that in order for it to be sorted effectively and safely, your recycling should be loose in the bin and not in a bag. Our facilities recover 80,000 tonnes of recyclable materials for resale every year. That's roughly the equivalent of 80,000 small electric cars. Historically, all of this valuable material would have gone straight to landfill, so the importance of these facilities in reducing the effects of climate change cannot be overstated. By putting the right materials in our recycling bins, we can capture even more materials which can be recycled into new products. So, what is it that actually happens at the materials recovery facility? On arrival, the collected materials are loaded onto a conveyor belt and checked by hand to remove contaminants. These are items which shouldn't be placed in your household recycling, such as batteries, including car batteries, and bagged waste. This manual pre-sort stage is vital in keeping the whole recovery process safe and effective. Cardboard is separated out using a screen and is fed along a conveyor belt where it's checked before it is baled. Everything else drops down below to a glass breaker screen, which breaks glass into smaller pieces. The broken glass, known as cullet, drops through the gaps in this screen. Anything that isn't removed by the glass breaker screen travels to a V screen. This separates 2D and 3D items. 2D items that are flat, like paper, float up and over the sides of the V screen, and the 3D items, like plastic bottles and cans, drop out onto their own conveyor belt. The 3D shaped items travel under a magnet, which pulls out food tins, and what is left travels to an eddy current which pushes aluminium drink cans onto another stream. These are checked and baled, ready to be shipped to companies to reuse the metals. Optical scanners are used to refine the quality of paper and on the plastic bottle line. Light is shone onto the materials, and anything which is detected as non-target for that particular line is pushed off the belt by a stream of air. Items that remain are checked and baled. Following a final manual post-sort, these products are packed and baled separately before being sold on. But this is not the end of the journey. Once recovered, these new products then go on for further processing. Much of the cardboard we send for recycling is first pulped and processed here in the northwest to make cardboard and cardboard packaging products, lower grade paper products and animal bedding. Recovered glass is taken to a specialist glass recycling plant at St Helens, where it's sorted again and refined by infrared scanners and robots into glass cullet. The cullet is fed into a furnace, melted with the other raw materials and processed into glass mineral wool, which is used to create insulation products. Steel cans are melted down to remove impurities and go on to make a wide variety of steel products, while recovered high-grade paper is reprocessed as newsprint and magazine paper stock. There is a specialist plastics facility in the southeast, and we supply recovered plastic bottles for processing there to make new bottles and a variety of other plastic products. Our data shows that around 99% of the materials stay in the UK. A large amount of these materials remain in the northwest, with some also going to the Midlands, Wales and the southeast. It's clear to see the importance of recycling. Remember, recyclable materials must be clean, loose and dry in your bin and not in a bag. If in doubt, check it out at recycleright.org.uk. It's also worth remembering that not all household waste that can be recycled is suitable for your recycling bin. That's where household waste recycling centres come in. There are 16 of them available across the region. They take larger items and materials such as white goods, electricals, wood, garden waste, furniture, car batteries and much more. Thanks to this system, our recycling continues to be safely processed into valuable new products, repurposed for new use. If more people recycled more things more often, we can capture even more materials which can be recycled into new products. Always recycle right.